Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's video we'll be making this beautiful top, and we are using basket as the yoke for the top. So I'm going to show you how to draft your basket and how to sew it on the paper and everything you need to do to make a beautiful basket top. Before we start with our basket, we are going to trace our full bodice pattern. So this is my front bodice and this is the neckline. The neckline is 5 inches and I marked where I want the yoke to stop. So I use 7 inches for mine, and this is the ½ inch sewing allowance. So what you do next is you are just going to cut it out, cut on fold, because we are going to be working on it. So we are going to cut on fold. We've gotten the front pins that we need. So what you need to do now is you are going to, can you see it? We are going to cut out this other part of it. So you mark it. Take your straight ruler and draw a straight line across. Then cut it out. Okay, so you are going to take your ruler now and you come up by 1½ inch. Then you mark it 1½ inch across. Okay, so you are going to mark it this way, 1½ inch, and you'll be doing it to the end of your paper. So you mark 1½ inch, and I'm marking 1½ inch here, then also 1½ inch on this point, then 1½ inch on this point. Okay, so I'm going to take it now and I'm going to connect it. Can you see what I'm doing? So you connect it this way, everything. So you connect it this way and you take your tape and you mark from this part. Now you're going to mark 1½ inch, then you mark 1½ inch, then you connect it. Can you see what I'm doing? You connect it this way. So you are just going to connect it. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm connecting it to the end of our paper. Okay, so we've gotten the first part, the upper part of our paper. What you are going to do now is you are going to come to this point and you are going to come up by 1½ inch. So we are going to get the basket now. So you come up by 1½ inch and you come up again on this point by 1½ inch. Then on this point you come up now by 1½ inch. You do the same thing on this point. You come up by 1½ inch. Then you take it on this point, you come up by 1½ inch. So you take and you are going to connect it this way. When you get to this point now, you do the same thing and you are going to connect it. Okay, so you mark it here and connect it. This is how it looks. This is the basket effect. So I cut out 2 pieces and I have the front and back. So this is the back piece. Okay, so the back came down a bit lower. So this is the front piece and this is the back piece. What you are going to do, and this is the straps that I made. I posted a video earlier on how to turn your rope. Okay, so this is the rope that I made for it and I've ironed it. What you are going to do is now is you're going to take it and you are going to stitch it. Okay, so you stitch it this way. Okay, this is how you are going to stitch it. You stitch it to this point, you do the same thing and put it on your sewing, put it on the paper, place it this way and you're going to stitch it. So you stitch this way first after stitching it this way, or you can start the other way and you can come this way and stitch it. Okay, so you can either do it this way or you do it this way. It all depends on where you want to start it from. Okay, so the back is a bit bigger and wider than the front. Cut out another piece, and I'll be using this piece for the front because I want to use this piece for the illustration as a guide for me to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'll be using this newspaper for the front. This is the back, and we'll be doing exactly what's on the back on the front pattern. So we're going to be doing exactly what is here, and we're going to do it on the front pattern, and I will show you how to do this beautiful design. Okay, it's so pretty. I'm just going to use it to make a short top, I'm going to use it to make a short crop top for today's tutorial. It's just going to be a short crop top, and you can use this. It's just going to be a short crop top that I'll be using to wear skirt or jean trouser or black trouser. Okay, so this is it, and this is the stitches. This is how it is on the paper. Okay, so what you have to do now is this is how it is on the paper. So we'll be doing exactly what we did on the back for the front. We are going to start sewing from this point. Okay, so we'll start from this line to this point. That's what we are going to do till we get to the other part. Then we'll start joining it. Okay, so after we've sewn it this way, we are now going to join it from this way. Okay, so I'm going to show you exactly how you are going to do yours. Okay guys, so what you do is you place it on the line, the straight line this way, and you are going to stitch the middle. You run a stitch across it on the middle. So do it this way. When you are done now, you are going to take it and we are going to start from this end and close it up. Okay, so you take your rope and you start stitching. So this one piece of the back after we've removed the paper, and this is the other side. You're just going to remove it like this. So easy to take out. So you take the front and do the same thing for the front. So this is the front piece. You are going to take the back piece. Can you see what I have? You're going to take it and you are going to join the shoulder to shoulder and the shoulder to shoulder. After joining it, then you turn the neckline. You open it up and it's going to be this way. Can you see? So you turn the neckline. So we're going to use this as our bias strips for the turning of the neckline. Okay, so we'll do this now and we're going to continue with the basket top. So this is the bottom part of our basket top. This is the back piece. Can you see this is the back piece and this is the front piece? So we'll be attaching this to our basket top. Okay, we'll be attaching this part to the basket top. So I decided to do everything on top of my sewing machine so that it will be easier for you to see everything that we are doing concerning this top. Okay, so it's quite easy. When we are done with the turning of the neckline and the shoulder, I'm going to show you how to insert the yoke to the down part of our top. So after inserting the yoke, you are going to add the zipper and you are done with it. Okay, you insert the yoke, add your zipper and insert your sleeve. It's quite easy to make. Use the bias to turn the neckline. That is what I'm doing right now. I'm using the bias to turn at the neckline. So you take it this way and you're going to fold it and you're going to stitch on top of it. Okay, so that is what we are doing right now. So we've turned the neckline, and this is how it looks. This is the neckline, this is the front, and this is the back. So this is where you'll be inserting your zip for the back, and this is the front. So this is the front. I'm done with the front, and this is how it is. It's so pretty and nice. So what you do is you press it with your pressing iron, and you're just going to press it with your pressing iron. Okay, that's what you're going to do here. And this is the back. Okay, so I did the same thing that I did for the front for the back, and this is the armhole of our top. So I want to show you how I inserted this part. So what you do is you take your piece of the back. This is it, right? You're going to open it up this way. Can you see what I'm doing? So after opening it up, you see it is the sleeve side. You're going to turn it this way. You turn it this way, and you take this, because we are going to insert it now inside this. So you are going to take it and you are going to turn it this way. Okay, so you take everything and put it inside the second side of the back. So when you are done with that, can you see it? Remember, it's front side facing front side. So you take it this way, and you are going to insert it this way to the armhole. Then you do the same thing and come to the neck side. Then you do it this way. Okay. So after inserting it, you put everything inside. You are going to take every single part of the top and put it inside, then pin it. After pinning it, remember the opening of the armhole. So you are going to stitch it from this part down to the end of this part. Okay, so from here to this point. After stitching it to this point, you are going to open it, bring out everything from this opening. Okay, so after stitching, this is where you are going to turn it with. So I finished stitching it. This is it, and this is it with the lining, and everything is tucked in. So you are going to come from that opening on the armhole, and you are going to take everything out. So just be careful. So you join it now. You are going to join the side. After joining the side, insert your sleeve. You're inserting your sleeve the normal way you insert your sleeve. There's nothing special about inserting the sleeve on this top. It's just normal way of inserting your sleeve and your zipper. So you are just going to do the same thing. Insert your sleeve and your zipper, and you are done with your basket top. Okay, so it's just a crop top that I can use to wear anything that I want with it. Okay, pinning it up. After sewing the side, insert your sleeve. After inserting the sleeve, then you add your zip. Then you are done with your beautiful basket top. Okay, so this is it. I'm done with the sides. When I finished the side, I added the zipper. So I'm done with the zip. Can you see? So I stopped the zip at the edge close to the basket. I wanted something different, so I'm going to add button to it, and that's it. That's just the end.
Thank you so much for watching today's tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye.